inspirational things. See, inspirational things are more important than motivational things because motivational things are lies. And all you motivational speakers, so-called motivate, y'all some liars. Are you hearing me? From the pit of hell. And you dangerous. Why? Because you be telling people lies. Why? Because you're trying to get in their pocket. It's just like a dude trying to get in some girl's panties. You're telling anything. Girl, you know you look like the first day of a beautiful spring. Why? Because she messing around with this little, because you're a little motivational speaker. You dig what I'm talking about? Pumping her up. But sisters, you should have so much courage and so much dignity and so much character and so much class before you meet one of these bums until you don't need him to be motivating you. You dig what I'm talking about? So you know his game as soon as he started talking. Why? Because the only thing he's trying to do is trying to pop you off. And they liars. Are you hearing me? But you don't need no motivation. You already motivated. You're motivated because you got out of bed. That's all the motivation you need. Are you hearing me? Lord woke you up this morning. Let's go. All right, everybody put let's go in the chat. Let's go. Come on. The word, because then it's inspiration. It's not motivation. Are you hearing me? All you depressed folks, that's because you don't know the word of God that you want to hear and then send you off and you get your head peeled. That's why it's so easy for you. That's why motivational speakers got you lined up what? And popping you off. Why? Because what? They full of mess. What's that? I said they full of mess, manipulating every sucker they see. Did you hear what I said? Because people who need some validation ain't nothing but suckers. Are you hearing me? And motivational speakers ain't nothing but what? They making a sucker every 6 or 7 seconds. That's why people follow them all around the world, listening to them, sending in fake handkerchiefs trying to get healed and stuff. All this kind of nonsense. Are you hearing them talking about witchcraft, voodoo, foolishness on top of foolishness? Why? Because they want something from nothing. And what? They ain't doing nothing. They just sitting around ready to manipulate every sucker they see. Are you hear what I'm talking about? I'm not no motivational speaker. People say, you're a motivational speaker, Brother Ricky. I say, don't you curse at me. I am not a motivational speaker. What I am is a truth coach. All right, everybody put TC in the chat. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody put TC in the chat. Patrice, I'm glad we got some truth coaches on here. Charlie, I'm glad we got some truth coaches on here. Ann, I'm glad we got some truth coaches on here. Anybody else? Empress, I'm glad you're here. Patty, I'm glad you're here. Nathaniel, I'm glad you're here. Rodney, I'm glad you're here. Catherine, I'm glad you don't need no motivation. Good. Warrior woman, I'm glad you're here. Chastity, I'm glad you're here, dear. Just being me, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I love being surrounded with what? Truth coaches. I want to be around those. Shantice, I'm glad you're here, baby. Why? Because what? Y'all truth coaches. And what? I can get along with you. Why? Because you ain't trying to stroke me. But I don't trust people who try to stroke me. Why? Because I know they full of mess. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? What? They manipulating every sucker they see. Mess. Manipulating every sucker they see. Mess. Manipulating every sucker they see. I know suckers when I see them. I grew up hustling. Are you hearing me? When I was 13, 14 years old, I was on the back of the bus. Now y'all gather on